Hello everyone. Before we get started with this week's vlog, such as it is, I just wanted to share some great news with you that I had this week. I have become an official Agony Uncle. Here's my diploma. That's right, I've been studying at night school since the lockdown began, via Zoom, obviously. I've done all the reading, I've done the exams, and it became official this week. So, I am opening up my practice immediately. So if any of you have any problems and no one else can help, why don't you put them down below in the comments, and next week I'll pick a few and I'll try and help solve them for you. I mean, I am an expert. Right, let's get on with it. Today, we're going to show you how to turn this into this. Yeah, it's not the most exciting premise for a vlog, granted. I was going to actually go into railing by myself for the next 2 months, and I was going to do like a vlog a day on that. It was going to be really exciting, but obviously there's a lockdown on, and you're not allowed to travel vast distances by yourself during this time. So this is what we've got today. It's ice cream, that's what it is, more specifically sorbet. I'm a massive ice cream stroke sorbet stroke gelato snob. I'm going to say that, as I am with many things, including chocolate. Massive chocolate snob as well. I'm proud of that. I'm not gonna apologise for it. And I've written these down. These are actually, I only recommend 5 places on earth to eat proper ice cream. The first one is minus 12 degrees, which you can find in Herne Hill. Luckily, this is where I live. We have the best fish and chip shop and the best ice cream shop in the country. Gelato Gusto, which is the second best ice cream shop in the country. You can find that in Brighton. The Gelateria De Neri, which is in Florence. That's probably the best ice cream I've ever had. And the Gelateria Nico, which you can find in Venice. And the 5th place is anywhere in the south of France that serves cassis sorbet. It's always excellent. So those are my tips on commercial ice creams. I suppose a lot of those will be handmade at home, but commercial ice creams. Today we're going to deal with the real proper homemade sorbet. We're going to use rhubarb sorbet because we've got an excess of rhubarb at the moment. We used a lot in the rhubarb gin the other week, but today we've got a bit more sorbet, a bit more rhubarb, and we're going to make sorbet.
I might join in the rhubarb sorbet, by the way. So yeah, just keep a lookout for me.
Right, before we get started, let's run through the ingredients and the items that you'll need to make this sorbet. The great thing about making sorbet or ice cream is that you've probably got all the ingredients you need and everything you need in your house already. It's always incredibly easy. Now for this recipe, you will need a saucepan, some rhubarb, the juice of 1 lemon. It's about half a kilo of rhubarb. The juice of 1 lemon, 150 millilitres of water, an absolute ton of sugar. We're going off piste. This isn't in the recipe, but this is the kind of maverick I am. We're putting some orange peel in this sorbet and some grated fresh ginger. Delicious. That's all going in. And the final thing you need, of course, is an extremely expensive ice cream maker that your mum and dad bought you for a joint birthday and Christmas present, even though you were in your 40s. So of course the first job is to cut the rhubarb up. We're going to cut them into exactly 1 centimetre slices. It's important they're exactly 1 centimetre, so you will need a ruler. It's quite a laborious job. Luckily, I've got someone to do it for me. This is frankly terrifying. This is an extremely sharp knife. He's cutting very close to his fingers. This is like the beginning of Casualty.
Giant!
So we've now put pretty much everything into the saucepan. That's the ton of sugar, very healthy sugar, the rhubarb, the water and the lemon juice. We're going to leave the maverick ingredients of orange peel and ginger to the end of the process. This is now going to cook for about 15 or 20 minutes. So the rhubarb is now cooked. You can see it here, looking very mushy, smelling absolutely delicious. What I'm going to do now is add in the ginger and the orange, give that a chance to have a little mix around. Then you need to leave it to cool before you mix it all together. So that's a really long process. I mean, I could leave the camera running for a couple of hours.
Luckily, I've got something to keep me busy. Retro Arcade.
Retro Arcade. Okay, the rhubarb has been cooled down. It took ages, but it's now cooled. Now we get to use the NutriBullet!
So, 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's have a look. What does it look like? It
kind of looks orangey.
It's a bit like caramel. Can you have a look in there?
Oh, that feels nice.
Yeah.
I think it might be pretty good.
Yep. Okay, just checking the instructions for my professional ice cream maker. Seems like we should probably put that in the fridge overnight. So we're going to have to continue this recipe tomorrow.
Hello everybody, good morning, good
morning.
afternoon or good evening, depending on wherever you are, but it's morning right here.
Yep, we have got our rhubarb mixture out of the fridge.
That feels like jelly and I tasted it as well.
Did it still taste good?
Yeah, it still tastes the same.
Okay, so of course the next stage is to put this in the ice cream machine. Now, when we do that, can I just say, make sure when you do yours, use the right paddle. These are the two paddles. I can't tell you how often I see people making the rookie mistake of using the wrong paddle. If you're making ice cream, use the ice cream paddle. If you're making gelato or sorbet as we are, use the gelato and sorbet paddle.
Look, there's a difference. This bit and this bit. Look, you can see the difference. Flat, bumpy. So the mixer is ready. And now it's time to pour in the ice cream liquid.
Whoa.
Okay, now just press the start button.
Press the start button. And off it goes. And as you can hear, this ice cream maker is so quiet, you'd barely know it was on. Okay, the ice cream maker has done its job. Now, Leo, can we eat the sorbet now?
No.
No, we can't. It's still not quite ready. It has to set properly, which means you have to put it in the freezer. I've got a special ice cream pot for that. That's going to go in the freezer for about 4 hours. Now, here comes the most important thing. People will try to eat your ice cream or your sorbet before it's ready. So what me and Leo like to do
is just to sit by it.
Yes, we have to guard the freezer for the next 4 hours. Okay, it's the end of the day and our rhubarb sorbet is finally ready. So, let's dish it up. Me and Leo are going to enjoy this. Oh, it's coming out really nice. Look at that. That is perfect. There we go.
I'll zoom out.
There's one for Leo there. Well, here we are in the garden enjoying our rhubarb sorbet. Cheers, Leo. Very nice. What do you think? Thumbs up. Cheers, everyone.
And as you can see, my tooth has fell out. And I got £2.